Trump just enacted a travel ban. Who is it? Are we trying to protect our country from invaders? Are we trying to protect people from all of the horrible things that have been happening to white people for the last few decades?
The recent terror attack in Boulder, Colorado, has underscored the extreme dangers posed to our country by the entry of foreign nationals who are not properly vetted, as well as those who come here as temporary visitors and overstay their visas. We don't want them. In the 21st century, we've seen one terror attack after another carried out by foreign visa overstayers from dangerous places all over the world. And thanks to Biden's open door policies, today there are millions and millions of these illegals who should not be in our country. In my first term, my powerful travel restrictions were one of our most successful policies, and they were a key part of preventing major foreign terror attacks on American soil. We will not let what happened in Europe happen to America. That's why on my first day back in office, I directed the Secretary of State to perform a security review of high-risk regions and make recommendations for where restrictions should be imposed. Among the national security threats their analysis considered are the large-scale presence of terrorists, failure to cooperate on visa security, inability to verify travelers' identities, inadequate record-keeping of criminal histories, and persistently high rates of illegal visa overstays, and other things. Very simply, we cannot have open migration from any country where we cannot safely and reliably vet and screen those who seek to enter the
Easy solution. Don't allow immigration from non-white countries. There we go. We fixed everything.
Go home.
Yeah,
You're not
I love that
welcome
they're going to
here.
do this for all the Muslim countries just because they care about anti-Semitism. It's like, can we just do that for India? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, I was going to say, what was funny, though, is so we hear a lot about Holocaust survivors, and that's a good thing, right? They all survived, right? So a lot of them survived. That's a good thing. We don't want dead Jews. We really want them to survive.
Yeah.
But of course, like it is crazy that like in every situation in this country that's definitely not a false flag, there's always a Holocaust survivor that's surviving. Unfortunately, Hitler didn't get her, but the Muslims did. Check this out. Holocaust survivor burned in Colorado, terror attack, spoke out. What the hell is going on? Now, what's kind of crazy is here's the crazy part. So this Jewish woman who survived the Holocaust spoke out and went, what is going on? I just got burned. Now, if you zoom in closely to her pin to identify her, you see that she is a supporter of HIAS, which is an NGO that is about trafficking humans, particularly non-white people, into white countries, specifically at the U.S. southern border. So what's crazy is a woman who believes in replacement migration and bringing in unvetted people through the border gets burned by an unvetted Muslim and goes, how the hell is this happening? Well, let me tell you, Sheckelstein, it's happening because of the Democrats. There's your answer. You didn't know it. You found it out.
They're the ones behind it all.
It's people. Yeah, it's people like Dave Portnoy that are causing these problems.
How old do you guys think that woman is?
I was going to say she doesn't look old enough.
Because the Holocaust was 80 years ago.
She survived as an egg because women are born with eggs, you know, as with all their eggs when they're young. And so she was an egg in her grandmother's egg. Actually, her mom was an egg in her grandmother, but yet she still has the DNA to be her. So then she technically was an egg.
The twinkle of sperm in her dad's balls.
Actually, someone said that too in the post. People were really mad about this because I posted this and they said, woman burned in terrorist attack wears buttons supporting white replacement in Western countries through mass migration. People love stuff like that. But someone wrote down here, Carolyn Borisenko said, she was never in the Holocaust. Barbara Steinmetz was not imprisoned in a concentration camp during World War II. Instead, she and her family managed to escape persecution by fleeing to Europe. Born in Hungary in 1936, Steinmetz's family moved to Italy where they ran a hotel. However, in 1938...
So she's 90 years old? So that would make her like 90 years old.
That doesn't look like a 90-year-old.
1936?
Yeah.
She's 90.
Sometimes I wonder,
that's
though.
90 years.
No, that could be an old
woman-
picture, though. That could be an old picture. Because like she could be like, bedridden. She was burned. You know how she looks
She
anymore.
was bedridden when she was burned?
She was
That
she
looks
showed
like-
up in a
that's
bed.
she was
that's
burned
a
in a
picture-
concentration
Burned.
camp.
That's a picture in a modern kitchen.
She built a tolerance to it.
That's a modern
that's what it
kitchen.
is.
What if she was
Gotcha.
burned?
Taken with an iPhone.
What if she was? They said, what if it says woman who was
figured it
burned in a bad trade deal? Like, what if we don't know if she was burned by We don't know if she was burned by the terrorist. She was just burned. I've been burned by people.
I mean,
I've been
think-
burned by
I
people,
survived the Holocaust technically too because I wasn't killed in it. You know what I mean?
So true.
Like technically, I'm a Holocaust survivor. Give me a round of applause because
Yes.
I didn't die in
This
the
is going
Holocaust.
to show up on Right Wing Watch.
Does your
tomorrow.
tattoo have
I
like
didn't
7
die.
digits?
No, I didn't
one
die.
of those?
Technically, I survived it.
Never
and that's
goes
a
any
good thing.
higher.
I'm Jewish and I survived it, so that's a good thing.
Congratulations.
Jewish man, I'm married to a Jewish woman. We have Jewish children, and we survived the Holocaust. Thank you very much. I'll end the show on that note. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to end it. No, but
I mean, thank God we
yeah.
trust our government and know that they would never use this as a tool for propaganda to try to drag us into Iran or anything, because they would never do anything like that.
No, wasn't this
That-
Egypt? They're trying to drag us into Egypt.
Oh, it's Egypt.
Did you see the FBI did another false flag today? So to try to back Trump's travel ban on Muslim countries, they also raided a home. Have no details about who was in the home, but the New York Post also reported the FBI discovers a cache of guns, armor, and Nazi paraphernalia while raiding a home in Washington State. The only problem that's weird about this, as users pointed out, why are the flags freshly creased like they were just taken out of a
They're
packet
brand new.
yesterday?
I think
They are
I
brand
think I
new.
might have ratioed the post. Look down, scroll down, see if I ratioed it.
Fake. Not yet.
Well, 16,000 views with almost as many likes compared to
True.
1.4 million views.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
That's,
Chief
that's a
Trumpster.
ratio.
Yeah, like per view, it was a ratio.
It was.
So that Chief Trumpster said the flag is brand new. Look at these creases. It's still got the new flag smell. Mindy Robinson said, nice brand new, just open flags, Fed boys. But we see through the government and fake news. Someone just posted black crime statistics.
What does that have
Isn't
to
that
do
well? Because isn't it crazy that black women have a higher rate of homicide than white men?
Yeah, that's really odd. So violent.
It
just
must be the
imagine-
lack of fathers in the home.
Now, just imagine they counted abortion in that.
They would have the most out of anybody.
That's a good point.